about 5:15 this morning, they all started with a brisk 1,000-meter swim. From there, they transferred over and started going through the 26 miles of different terrain and elevation to include a 1,300-foot elevation gain in under a mile, 50-pound ruck. You know, it's go, go, go. Hitting the different stations to include a shooting station, some underwater knots, underwater tire retrievals. Then you go to the Kim's game, and then ultimately coming back, all while carrying that panel marker that has the fallen Marine that you're running for on behalf of his memory.
My jet skis are attempting to light up that buoy. Can we all see the buoy?
Yes. Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm going to keep them there with their white lights, oriented toward the beach. So if you see a white light, that's what you should be going towards.
I'm running the 1K open ocean fin event for the competitors out here. They basically started on the beach at 05:20 this morning. They pushed out about 500 meters to our buoy, swam right back for a total of about 1,000 meters before departing on the rest of their course today. On land, they're going between 22, 24 miles or so, and then that's not including like the 1K fin or the events around the pool or events at the pool or on any of the tracks or anything like that. But just on land, rucking is about 22, 24 miles.
At the end of the day, today is a day where we can remember what's important in the communities and really kind of get back together and see old friends and remember fallen teammates. And that's what this is really about. It's about remembering those who have gone before us, paid the ultimate sacrifice, and allowing us to remember them so they're never forgotten, while at the same time remembering that pain is actually a good thing and reminds you that you're alive and you're able to continue regardless of what the challenge is before us. So that's what today's about.
A huge event that honors our Gold Star families and our fallen reconnaissance men who have died both in combat and in training. It is an honor for ourselves to put our bodies through that grueling pain, that shared suffering, so that we remember our fallen and we feel them with us as we move through that route.
You can start programming for your partner. Awesome. So they're getting up here and they're getting an HF shot with the Frick 150 radio. So they're just doing a single channel fixed freak down to the rock. And then as long as they get the radio check, they're good. They break it down and then they continue on their way.
A community such as this one is tighter knit than most, and in this case, we are honored and privileged to have a lot of those Gold Star families in attendance here, so that they can continue to feel the connection and the love that we feel for them, and reminding us that they made the ultimate sacrifice, and so there's not a price for us to not be able to remember them and honor them appropriately.
All right, sir. Your magazine sling, all right?
We try our best to mix up the events every year and the route, and then we throw in a lot of aquatic events, either swimming in the pool, finning in the open ocean, things of that nature, stuff that requires breath holds, stuff that requires breaking through surf in the Pacific Ocean here. So the events themselves have similarities, but we make it different each and every year. Our reconnaissance history dates all the way back to the Raiders of World War II. And still to this very day, our primary job is amphibious reconnaissance. Amphibious reconnaissance and amphibious work in general is super important to us because of the amount of work that Marines do on and off of naval vessels at sea.
So you gonna catch these guys now?
That's the goal. That is the goal. Tim, do you have any of that stuff?
Do you want the
bicarb?
That's good.
I'm guessing that you probably know the master guns and the
I do.
major. Yeah, tell me about those guys, man. They,
Man, those guys, those are the bosses. Those are my bosses, and they're just shining examples of the reconnaissance community. You know, they're still kicking, they're still leading from the front. You know, and we're still chasing those guys. So they crushed it.
This year's Recon Challenge is dedicated to the proud men and women that have selflessly made the ultimate sacrifice while serving their country. We would like to recognize their families, friends, and their love for the reconnaissance community and fellow teammates. To honor these men, each competitor carried a set of dog tags of one of their own that were killed while conducting operations. And the winners of the 2021 Recon Challenge with a winning time of 9 hours, 27 minutes is Team 11, Master Gunnery Sergeant Pasvan and Major Jordan.
You always want to try to be out in front, lead by example, and this was an opportunity for us to do that, and also in a way defy the odds in a lot of cases. There's not a lot of competitors coming out to run it this late in their career or late in their life.
let alone win it, right?
Correct.
Correct.